Great day at the ballpark yesterday. Beautiful weather. Tiger win. 10-game lead in the division. And the magic number, John, I know you're all about that.
Oh, yeah.
13.
13. And I was listening to Dan when Kerry Carpenter hit that home run, and he was talking about the struggles of Helsley, who they got at the trade deadline, and he has been awful. And, I mean, okay, we didn't really get a touch on it today because we had so much football. But if Finnegan is hurt for any length of time, that hurts big time.
Groin injury, not like an arm, shoulder, elbow.
Okay, yes. But
well, those types of things could potentially shut your season down.
Right. A groin at this time of the year could potentially do the same.
Get ready for October.
It'll be interesting. But, in terms of Helsley, like, okay, a couple guys get on base, and then all of a sudden Kerry Carpenter's up. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, this pitcher's struggling. This Kerry Carpenter's looking for a fastball, and bam!
Crushed it. There you go. We've got Dear John coming up at 7:35, 2 Grand Slam at 7:25. We gave away $2,000 on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Could we do it again today? The O-line, the schedule, the coordinators, what talking point from the offseason are you just sick of at this point? And you're saying, get me to Sunday, get me to the season, enough. I don't need to dwell on all these talking points. Just play the effing games. 248-539-9797. Is there one that sticks out for you?
Yes. And it's the offensive line. Not a shock to anyone that would be the one that would annoy me the most. And I get it. Like Christian Mahogany, and Dan mentioned it yesterday, only 2 starts, but he does have a little bit of a 7th-round pick that you're hoping can go in there and play. Like, he is a legitimate NFL offensive lineman. And so you have 3 veterans. And Graham is not Frank. I get it. But he's played the position. You go vet, rook, vet. Like, that may be, if you're going to make changes on the offensive line, that's the ideal situation. You got 2 tackles that can see everything going on. They're going to help hold their hand as long as they need. And if you're going to hide a couple of guys, you put them at guard. And this is not a shot at guards, but they're not on an island. Yes, they have to block one-on-one, but it's in a phone booth. So they will be just fine. This offense will be just fine. Jared Goff will not be murdered in Lambeau Field. We will not have a headstone that says, oh, Jared Goff, boy, he was great while it lasted.
No chalk outline on Sunday.
And that's the one that I'm just sick and tired of hearing. Yeah, what's gone too far is that Jared Goff can't play quarterback with 2 inexperienced guards. That this whole offense with all of the weapons around them and the fact that they've added Isaac Tisla, like I think this is the most talented group of skilled players in all of the NFL. And the offense is going to be garbage because we have 2 inexperienced guards.
I think it was a savvy move to put Graham in the middle, veteran protections, help those rookies.
I think we kind of all knew that. I said that was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, they were trying Ratledge a little bit.
Right, they were. But, yeah, what did I tell you early on? The best move is to put Graham at center.
So you think this has gone too far. It's played out. Just sick of the narrative about the offensive line.
I can't wait for those guys to line up at Lambeau Field, look across at those defensive linemen, and know that everyone – you want to talk about the underdogs? There's 2 underdogs in there right now. And those dogs are Mahogany and Ratledge, and they are going to unleash hell in week 1. They're going to come off the ball. They're going to hit them right between the numbers, hat in hands, flat back speed, and they are going to kick ass. I'm telling you right now.
Can you tell it's football season? Can you hear it in his voice? John, for me, the thing I'm sick of is the schedule. Good. I'm glad they're going to play a bunch of A-level games. I'm glad they're going to be tested. Iron sharpens iron. Because the fastest way to figure out whether these guards can get them to a Super Bowl or not is through the toughest schedule in the NFL. You know, we're going to figure out if John Morton's got a curveball and a changeup and an off-speed pitch and more than just the fastball when he's tested repeatedly week in and week out. How is Jared Goff going to handle more pressure, less play action? How is he going to handle it? Let's find out. That's the whole point. I don't need them to balloon up to 15 wins by beating the Jags and the Titans and putting a crooked number up against the Cowboys. I need to see what they look like against the Eagles on the road. I need to see what they look like against the Commanders, against the Ravens. All of it, the Chiefs, the Bengals, etc. I'm sick of hearing about how tough the schedule is. The Lions are a team other people don't want to play. In those cities, guess what they're doing? Oh, bleep, we got to play the Lions this week. Embrace it. Live for it. You are one of the top dogs. You get primetime games. You get primetime matchups. You play the best because you want to be the best. I'm sick of hearing about the tough schedule. 248-539-9797. Ticket text is blowing up. We'll make room for you on the phones. Let's start with Barry in Detroit. Barry, good morning.
Man, good morning, guys. Good morning, man. You just said a mouthful, no pun intended, but you just said a mouthful. Bro, that was everything I was going to say. It was like, man, do we even get a chance to breathe? Like, we super lose. We the joke of the NFL, and then we kind of get better, then we get better, then we get great, and then we still have to talk about how we wasn't great. So I think it's just sometimes you got to change the sports culture to even, like, can you imagine being a Detroit Lions fan and every radio station you turn on, your whole city is doubting you? It's like, man, bro, can we get a break? I just want to be a fan one time. One time. I know the old season is over with, but can we be fans one time? Imagine being Baltimore. You have the most explosive quarterback in the world, and y'all still can't get over a hump. And we talking about the hump we got to get over, and we just started winning? So, yeah, you said everything. I just want to be a fan sometimes.
You know, Barry, I think that we see Kansas City win the division regularly. We see Baltimore win it regularly. We see Buffalo win it regularly. Like, why is there always a doubt that the Lions can't be one of those teams?
I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's probably fans. I think it's fans that's not really Lions fans. They bandwagon. Because if you're a deep, true blue Lions fan, you could never think that way. I think a lot of people are just sports analysts, but they're not fans. And it's easy to talk about a team when you're not a fan, but when you're a fan, you know what your team capable of doing. I mean, look at Cleveland. Them fans never leave. They never leave. You can't tell them they not going to win.
You're right about it.
I mean, it's a different level there, Barry. It's they're where the Lions used to be.
Mm-hmm. Pit of misery.
Yeah.
Known as the dog pound.
I'm not going to go down the road of you're not a true fan if you doubt the team.
You're allowed to have opinions.
You can be a fan that speaks and feels from your heart. You can also be a fan that has those emotions, but then looks at things a little bit more logically. Like, that's the difference between the whole right brain, left brain.
Yeah, head and heart. And look, you could be a tough love fan where you love your team and they drive you crazy. I think a lot of Lions fans have put their hand in the air and say, yeah, that's my relationship with my football team. But this just set me off. This Athletic headline of they're the team most likely to fall short. And I thought, okay, we could do the topic, why are they most likely to fall short? We've done that a million times. What I'd like to know is what you're sick of. And I mean, I'm just writing stuff down. Coordinators, Za'Darius, the O-line, the schedule, Parsons and the Packers, the general consensus of falling short. What is it that you're just saying enough? Are we there yet? Is football season here? I want to just put it to bed and watch the game. 248-539-9797.